Hey, I'm Rich. And I'm Steve from Flite Brothers. If you've been flying RC for any length of time, you may have lost an action camera from a model. And if you haven't yet, it might happen to you soon. That's right, it happened to you once, didn't it, Rich? No, I can't remember that. What about you? It did happen to me once, but thankfully 2 days later I was able to find it in the woods. So we've come up with a method that's cheap and easy and guarantees that if your action camera ever falls off your model, you'll be able to find it. That's right. And to demonstrate it, we're going to use this camera right here. So if you're watching this, it worked. What we're going to do is simulate the action camera being lost from a model in flight. Hey, let's see if we can find it. So we had hoped to give you a little bit better of an example here by landing in the trees. We kind of went right over into my backyard, but perfect example. You got a black small item in the middle of all this shrub, but it's perfectly easy to spot because of this streamer. So we're going to head back up into the shop. We're going to show you how we made this happen.
Here we are back at the shop, and I'm going to get started with the flagging tape. Now this comes in a variety of different colors. We used pink in the launch video, but we're going to go ahead and use orange today. The first thing you're going to do is cut yourself off a piece. We're going to set that aside. Then we're going to go to our tape. This is extreme packing tape. It's one of our favorites to use. I cut myself a little piece just a touch wider than the flag tape. I'm going to go ahead and take my camera. Now we're using a Mobius for this demonstration, but this trick works for any action cam commonly used with model aircraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tape right here, back of the Mobius. I'm only going to stick half of it down, and I'll leave the other half exposed and fold it over. Alright, now I'm going to take an end of my flagging tape, and I'm going to stick it right on the part that's folded over. And notice I've left a slight edge there of tape still exposed. I'm going to cut another piece of my packing tape. Now with this piece, I'm going to put it right over to sandwich that flagging tape in between the other piece of tape and this new piece of tape. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it the rest of the way down to the Mobius. Now what we have is this flagging tape coming out stuck in between the two pieces of extreme packing tape. And you can give this a really good tug and that's not going to come off. This flagging tape is pretty strong. It's made to last, and this extreme packing tape holds really well. So when we go to mount it onto a quad, no matter what camera you're using, you can really pretty easily hide this by just going ahead and very carefully folding it like an accordion behind your camera. Now, for most camera mounts, most people are using angled camera mounts and just velcroing the cameras to them. So I've got my tape accordioned underneath my camera. Here's an example of an angled camera mount for the Mobius. And all I'm going to do is take my Mobius, set it in the camera mount, and look there. It's secure. You cannot even see the tape underneath it, and you probably only added about 2 grams of weight. Now I would take my Velcro strap it around the camera to hold it onto the mount. And if that Velcro ever broke and the camera left the mount for any reason, that streamer is going to come off and you're going to find it really easily. Simple as that.